Hey insiders, welcome to another episode of Dimitri's Reports. This is your weekly update on roofing industry news.
Badger's Corner.
First up today is Badger's Corner. You guys know Steve Badger. He's an insurance industry lawyer and he always has his finger on the pulse. He's always weighs in on spicy topics. This week, Steve shared a screenshot of a post asking whether it is ethical for appraisers to post online when they get a bigger award than the insurance company initially pays out. The poster and Steve argued that appraisers are supposed to be unbiased, and by sharing big awards as wins, it looks like you are taking a side. Steve also added that appraisers who do this just give fuel to defense attorneys who may end up arguing against them one day. I think that Steve does make pretty decent point here, but I would like to hear from public adjusters and lawyers on the other side who disagree. What's your point? What's your take? What's your argument in publishing how much you are getting in these cases? We read all our comments and we want to start the conversation below.
Tools and equipment.
Let's get into the tools and equipment. This week we have a video of this new rig that lifts and balances power tools.
Different, but it also comes with a pretty neat trick. By using this rig, I can pick up this 37-pound breaker and essentially control it with one hand. I don't know. It looks a little weird, but if your job gets that much easier, would you wear it?
I absolutely love this Hilti tool, but you probably have seen a lot of videos on this channel, roofers trying to lift multiple bundles. Hilti, your next invention should be some kind of hook to pick up a bundle from the ground. The bundle of shingles weighs about 70-75 pounds. It's going to be very hard to wrap it around. It's nice for the tools, but we need some kind of hook so you can lift it up and not lower your back. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Hilti, for inventing it. Guys, comment below what you think. I probably have few applications for this tool already. Absolutely love how it lowers your back without you bending or doing any weird movements on the job site. Wonder how much it costs? Comment below what you think. I want to take a second to say a huge thank you to JobNimbus, our oldest partner of Roofing Insights. JobNimbus is a CRM who I used to use as a roofing contractor. As a matter of fact, company that I sold in 2020 still uses them, and a lot of my clients from roofing school are using JobNimbus. Guys, if you're in the market for a new CRM and I want to get a demo, I'm going to put a link for insiders, special link where you get a special pricing, special treatment from JobNimbus below. Check them out. Thank you, JobNimbus, for being loyal partner of Roofing Insights.
Manufacturers and materials.
This week, Beacon announced 3 new locations in California, Colorado, and Texas. That wouldn't be such a big news on its own, but Beacon is expanding really fast this year. They have opened a total of 19 new locations and made up 8 acquisitions in 2023. In a press release, Beacon said it's all part of their Ambition 2025 plan to drive the market growth. It's not just Beacon expanding either. According to their website, ABC Supply has opened 14 new locations and had completed 3 acquisitions this year. SRS have made 4 acquisitions in 2023 and opened 20 greenfield locations last year. Roofing Insights channel have been covering the crazy growth of suppliers and manufacturers along with the price increases. We do value your feedback and we like when you comment and share your stories about price increases and your opinions about where the market is headed. We pay close attention to what you say, we analyze all feedback, and we use it when we create new videos. So comment below what you think about the story. Our last story in materials and manufacturers this week is Tesla Solar. They have been on decline for a while, and the latest numbers show that they deployed 25% less solar this quarter compared to last year. There are very few possible reasons for this. Tesla is blaming high interest rates and the end of net metering in California, which decreased the value of solar energy credits by 75%. Critics say this makes homeowners less likely to buy solar, and it could be affecting Tesla's bottom line. But it's worth saying that Tesla also settled at $6 million class action lawsuit this year over its solar roof pricing, so that could be having an impact too. Is this the beginning of the end for Tesla Solar? I personally love Elon and what he does, but as far as Tesla Solar goes, as exciting as we all were when it was introduced, I think very quickly we realized all the challenges, because roofers do know how long it takes to install something like Tesla Solar. And it was obvious from the beginning that all the promises probably not going to be delivered. Now we're seeing it in front of our eyes. If you have installed Tesla Solar or know someone who did, comment below or maybe reach out. We will do interview with you, some kind of follow-up, maybe test or share your story, your experience on how much money you have saved. I have yet to meet one contractor who actually made money installing Tesla Solar. Most of them did it as a marketing campaign. They wanted to tell people that they are Tesla certified contractors, but most of them did not make money in business, and homeowners did not save money installing them. So I think it's clear picture here that people bought solar or into solar because of brand of Elon Musk, and because they're loyal to everything Elon Musk does and Tesla brand does. But financially speaking, it was a failure from the beginning. Do you agree?
That was dumb.
On to the fun news. We had a bunch of people sending us this video from our friend Lee Haight, so you know we have to react to it.
Having a contest, the first guy to get us on a roof gets $100. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got a 90. We got one right here. Oh my God, another renter. This guy's not a renter, no way. These are the best doors. No soliciting. It means go soliciting. Here we go. Hey, I need a little help. Come on, juniors. You're supposed to be learning some stuff. Come on around. Don't block the camera. There you go. I think the doorbell did it. Right, don't hold it like that. Hey, how you doing? What do you hate? Sign. No, my bad. Look, it's a little bit different. He said, sign. Look at that sign. And I knew it was coming. We're out here. Oh, we got a good one. Sorry about that, sir. How you doing? Come on outside and talk to us. You got an issue with your roof. Your roof's not replaced yet. We're taking care of everybody in the neighborhood. We're taking care of everybody.
They already got up there.
I know it, but what we're doing is a little bit different.
I don't give a shit.
But
No
what we do, you
soliciting,
can keep the
motherfucker.
check.
Get off my goddamn property.
No problem, sir. If you go solar, you can keep the check. We got them fired up this morning, guys. It's going to be fun out here. It takes a little energy. Come on, run to the next door. That's the point. You got to create life. You got to create some movement, baby. This guy's not a renter. No way. These are the best doors. No soliciting. It means go soliciting. Here we go.
No soliciting does not mean go soliciting.
Hey,
it means
help.
no soliciting. Don't hold it like that.
How you doing? What do you hate?
No soliciting sign.
It's a little bit different.
My bad.
He said, sign. Look at that sign.
All right, we don't follow Lee Haight. As a matter of fact, Lee Haight have blocked Roofing Insights, and me personally, I don't see this news. And the reason he's in this news because I have at least 5 people sending me this clip. Here's my first take on it. You are violating someone's privacy. People obviously told you they don't want you to be there. No soliciting sign means no soliciting sign. It does not mean go soliciting. As a matter of fact, I did door knock in Houston area this summer as well with a company called Proper Roofing. They would never do anything like this. So what's wrong here? You have a person knocking at the door, disrespecting homeowners, telling me like, no, we are different. Like, he does not know how to overcome simple objections, but he's also filming this homeowner. Imagine being this homeowner. Someone knocks at your door, you're telling them, please don't do it. Then they film you, put it on the internet, and goes to the next door, do the same. This video is 1 minute and 20 seconds, and he does it to 2 homeowners. Typical behavior for this character. He's a CEO of RRCA company. This is how they do their business.
That side. And I knew it was coming. We're out here. Oh, we got a good
Sorry,
one. Sorry
homeowners,
about
you
that,
have to
sir.
deal
How
with
you
people
doing?
like
Come
this
on
in our
outside,
industry.
Talk to us. You got an issue with your roof. Your roof's not replaced yet. We're taking care of everybody in the neighborhood.
We're not taking care of no one in the neighborhood.
Everybody.
They already got up there.
I know it, but what we're doing is
Get
a little
off
bit
my
different.
property.
But
No
what we do, you
soliciting,
can keep the
motherfucker.
check.
Get off my goddamn property.
No problem, sir. If you go solar, you can keep the check.
So years ago, this person right here claimed to be Chick-fil-A of roofing industry. Comment below if you think the Chick-fil-A would laugh at your face and record you when you violate their privacy. This person right here is going to be liable for them passing a law against door knockers, because this is absolute disrespect to the homeowners. He's making roofers look very, very bad. Please don't be this guy. The top comment on Instagram says, "This is probably the worst sales dude I've ever seen in my life." Don't take any notes from this stupid bald man. I think he has it right. Don't listen to this fake guru.
Fines, scams, and jail time.
Next up is fines, scams, and jail time. We have a pretty bad one for you guys this week out of Grandville, Michigan. Multiple homeowners told Target 8 News that the owner of Great Lakes Roofing and Exteriors took their money, left jobs unfinished, and stopped returning their calls. His name is Blake Hugrab, and he's already had a record. He pled guilty to stealing a customer's credit card information and using it to pay his bills in 2022. Blake was just arrested again last week and charged with stealing credit card information from a roofing company he used to work for. He was released pending trial, but when the reporters caught up with him, he acted like nothing happened.
So we tracked him down in person.
I need to talk to you. Susan Samples, Wood TV, I need to talk to you. You have customers who are complaining that you're taking the money and not doing the work. You're not finishing the jobs.
That's absolutely not true. No, we just got back from our wedding and honeymoon. We are literally just getting back into things. We stopped to take care of the tornado damage over in Comstock Park.
With me, I mean, the guy, Blake, was super personable, very nice. I've put $25,000 into this. He's done maybe half of that work, but I also contracted him with the understanding that he was licensed by the state.
That does not appear to be true according to state regulators, but check out Hugterp on Nextdoor, where he says he's fully licensed and insured, even lists a state license number that looks suspiciously like a partial driver's license number.
If you're the homeowner and you're about to hire a contractor, don't take their word for it. Do check with the state. It's 5 minutes of your time max. And I also wonder, who paid for that honeymoon? Do you think it's homeowners, or do you think he saved up his money from his jobs? If you live in the area, spread the word. It's guys like this that give contractors a bad name. Speaking of bad guys, another roofer in Oregon is accused of scamming an elderly person out of $34,000. Investigators say Blancy Mitchell convinced a homeowner to make a large withdrawals from their bank on multiple occasions earlier this year. If convicted, he will face a minimum of 16 months in prison. I personally think there are more good guys than bad guys, but unfortunately people like him give good guys bad name. That's why it's so important for roofers and contractors in general to call out bad players when they see them. When we are quiet about who is doing bad work or who is stealing money, we're enabling them to do more of it. Up next, we have a major fine in Wisconsin. OSHA has proposed a $134,000 penalty against Brookings Construction for fall hazard violations. Investigators saw a subcontractor for Brookings Construction working on a roof without fall protection. They also say Brookings did not perform on-site inspections, used damaged ladders, and failed to train workers on fall hazards. I usually don't do takes on news. I want to present it to you as neutral as possible. My take on this one though is, I know it's polarizing topic in the roofing community because it's almost impossible to be tight on every single job, and OSHA oftentimes also crosses the lines when they check on us too often. But I have to say that as a contractor, you should be expected to train your employees, to train your subcontractors. You're making money by sending people on the roofs, which is very dangerous location to be performing any type of work, and it's your job and a responsibility to do that. So I think sometimes OSHA is simply making a case with the big fines so others are paying attention. They could be next.
Legal battles.
Our last story this week is a lawsuit out of Texas. Stonewater Roofing is suing the Texas Department of Insurance over a law that requires public adjusters to be licensed in order to negotiate with insurance companies. They're arguing that it violates the First Amendment because it limits free speech. The state Supreme Court has to decide whether the case should move forward and potentially go to trial. If it does, and if Stonewater wins, it could mean anyone can act as a public adjuster in Texas. Steve Badger filed a joint brief on behalf of insurance industry stakeholders asking the Supreme Court of Texas to dismiss the case. They say the law is there to protect homeowners from scammers who target areas hit by storms. If it's overturned, Steve says it will create an insurance crisis. Now, Stonewater originally filed the case because they were accused of acting illegally as an adjuster for a commercial client. The client sued them for $1 million, and that's why Stonewater wants the law thrown out. So this one is for sure one of those stories when that we have clearly see two sides. I understand why Stonewater Roofing is suing, because they're also in hot waters being sued by their clients. What do you guys think? This is one of those stories that can change roofing industry forever. What's your take on public adjusters? Do they need to be regulated? Do we need licensing there, or anyone truly can become a public adjuster? Very curious what you guys think. This week, I have a personal favor to ask. I ask all my audience to comment, to vote below. I have a business dilemma. I own the website called Directory.com. Directory.com features a lot of good contractors. So we not only feature, but we also back them up with our own money. And we believe there are more good guys than bad guys. But we are debating with our team if we should add blacklist to Directory.com. Every week you hear us covering stories just like today about bad players in the industry who give everybody bad name. People who steal money, steal checks, and keep doing it over and over again until they get caught or being called out by media. Now, our idea behind blacklist is simply to identify those players so people with a simple Google search or website search can check who is in front of them if they are listed on the blacklist. I do believe that we should be focused on the positive more than on negative, but our dilemma is we have so many bad players and we see the people actually still doing business with them. How do we stop that if we don't even list them, if we don't have any online resource where people can do the Google search and see who is actually good or bad in their market? If we go forward, we will create literally a list on Directory.com. But I wonder, what do you guys think? If you're the homeowner or roofing contractor watching our news, comment below. We read all our comments. Your opinion matters. If majority of people think it's a bad idea, we're not going to proceed. But depending on the feedback, our business is in your hands. If you like this news, don't forget to like it. I'll see you guys next week.